Hey, what's good? Praise the Lord, everyone. I want to say thank you to all my Facebook friends for wishing me a happy birthday today. Today was pretty special. I thank you all for indulging me. Actually, for the past 2 days, I shared the comments with my wife, and I had to explain some things to her in terms of some situations. But she understands. Her husband, she knows I'm a wild boy. but every year around my birthday, I try to take some time to myself and reflect on concepts and theories. Nothing really deep, but something that I try to challenge myself, and just myself. It's not for anybody else to not only put thought, but to take and put action. And this year, the thought that I had was in terms of my walk, in terms of my belief system, in terms of challenging what it is that I believe. And one of the things I wanted to challenge myself and to understanding, and shout out to Jay-Z for introducing this philosophy. I've never heard his album, Magna Cartel, or I don't know, Holy Grail, whatever it's called, but I've heard commentary about it. And so the question that comes to mind, I don't know really how to phrase it, is or the context of my thought is going to hell or being punished for something that you are giving a choice to do. Of course, we're talking about free will, and how can that be, or why would God do something like that? And so there is an answer for that. I don't really feel like getting into the whole Christian theology and what to understand or what to believe, but there was a sidebar that I wanted to explore. Turn my truck off. There's a sidebar that I wanted to get into in terms of, on Facebook we see a lot of people post things about, life is great, life is good, or they give some traditional good advice in terms of how to live one's life, or those great colloquials that I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head. If somebody shows you who they are, believe them, things of that nature. And they're good things to read, and they're inspirational for a moment, but what can I really walk away from and really try to apply to my life? So as a Christian, we always try to say, it starts at home first, it starts with us. So one of the things I want to challenge myself, because of Jay-Z in his conversation on one of his albums, was that admitting to myself what affects me. A train would come right when I'm trying to make this video. This is where my terminal's at. Let's see if I can show it. I don't know if y'all can see it. If you can't, open it. Roll my window up. So the challenge that I wanted for my birthday this year, and one of the things I'm going to contemplate, is admitting to myself what affects me. And what I mean by that, what affects me emotionally and mentally. I think a lot of times Christians often tell or instruct or teach what to stay away from, or what affects a person negatively. But we are not transparent when it comes to how we're affected individually. We don't talk about, you don't talk about all our personal sins, because one, everybody can't handle what it is that you went through, and two, some things it is between you and God, and I understand that. However, sometimes we have to be a little more transparent on Facebook, because if we show nothing but the good things that's going on, like you see pictures of people, we living it up in Cancun, life is great, and it seems like every picture or every post they put, they're doing something exotic and fantastic. Well, I guarantee you that's not the complete picture of their life. And I think when it comes to Christianity, we give a lot of the positive things, and we give a lot of the inspirational aspects, which is good. But if we want people to take what we say seriously, we have to give the whole 360 of the situation, and have people to understand that, I have personal struggles too. If not, then people are going to look at us, and every time we say something positive, oh, you just putting on a show. You know what I'm saying? And a person can't appreciate your full testimony. So I said all that to say that, you know, watching things on the internet like World Star and all those fightings and whatnot, those things affect me. Me personally, I'm not talking about nobody else. It affects me. I can literally feel my feelings change in a particular way. After I watch the video, the images are with me probably for the rest of the day. And if I watch enough videos, even on YouTube, you know, I start building a perception, the image of the people that I'm watching. So that's just one aspect of my transparency and what I need to be careful into what I indulge. There's some other things, but you know, that's another conversation, maybe another video to my wife. I want to give a shout out to my wife. I love you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you for the cake and the dinner. You are my boo. Love you. So a challenge and a question to anybody that gets this far in 6 minutes and 21 seconds. For the African American community, have we changed our standards in terms of beauty? And what I mean by that is we have been affected by the European view, and it's universally understood that the European view of beauty or the beauty standards in America is prevalent. And it's still prevalent. Let's not get it twisted. However, in our community, have we changed that perception? Have we came to a different conclusion as to what is beautiful? And what I mean by that is, do we now understand beauty to be what we see on the videos, in terms of the video females and their given physical proportions? Have we now went from this extremely skinny, recessive traits outlook to this extremely thick, curvaceous, so forth and so on, and that type of, and is that kind of mentality healthy for our young ladies and what they see? In one of our church sessions, we have a session called Real Talk. One of the young ladies said that she felt self-conscious about her behind and her legs because they're not thick. And it's like, yo, when do we ever get to that point? So have we went too far into embracing and accepting things that could be possibly unhealthy for the everyday African American? Hit me up on Facebook and let me know. Love y'all again. Appreciate you. Boo, I'm coming home in some hours. Stuck in this truck. Love ya. Peace.